Hey guys, it's Shiko from shikosbliss.com. We are on to video number 3 and we are talking about life after baby. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't watched the first two, there is surviving your first week home with a baby, and there is getting the siblings used to having a new baby in the home. You can find those in my blog post, right? So, today we're going to talk about the other part that most moms worry about. I think I've worried about it through all my pregnancies. Um, and that's what fitness, getting back into feeling more like me, getting back into owning my body again, because I think that when you get pregnant, that is the first thing that most women might feel a loss of control over. Your body is now building, to say the least, a whole new person, and you oh my god, I mean, it's daunting. It starts like tiny little cells, and at the end of it there's this little tiny human who's all from you, right? So this is actually an interesting topic for me, because if you know me or if you follow me on social media, you know that I went on to a lifestyle change last year and I lost more than 40 pounds. And then I got pregnant, right? We were trying for it. It wasn't a surprise. It wasn't like, it wasn't something that we didn't know was going to happen, but it was something that we wanted. I wanted to be healthier when I went into the pregnancy and hopefully try and maintain a very healthy pregnancy, which thank God I was able to do. So now that baby is here, it's time for me to start thinking about what do I want to do fitness wise and how do I fit that in. And I think that is something that most moms, I don't care if you have a newborn or if you have older kids, this is something that most moms talk about, right? Or think about, or at the very least worry about, because there's so much more that that you have on your plate that makes it so that fitness can take a quick backseat. So this time around, I'm going to kind of continue with the lifestyle change that I made last year. I didn't really stop it through the pregnancy. I ate healthy. I worked out when I could. At the very end there, it was more of walking, and that was just fine. And everything worked out great, right? For some people, you can't. For some people, you're not able to. So I'm going to say, for the women who can't, don't guilt yourself into feeling like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Go out there, do what you can. If it means that you are going to go swimming, find something that you like. Especially at the very end, you won't feel like doing much, and it can be easy for you to go down that slope of self guilt and blame, and oh, I feel no. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Enjoy your pregnancy. Enjoy gaining the weight if you gain the weight. Um, just just take it as it comes, and don't worry about it. The weight comes and it's gonna go away if that's your worry. So this time around, I'm gonna use a couple of tips to remind myself of how I want to handle my fitness journey. Um, so for one, I've never said that I want to go back to my pre-pregnancy shape, because guess what? There isn't any. My body has literally made a human. It's not going back to what it was. There's no way it's going back to what it was. What can happen though is I can get stronger. I can have more endurance. I can try new things, and I can enjoy new things, right? I can do so much more with my body than it used to do. And for me, that's what I'm striving for. So a couple of tips for you moms who may want to join me or start a fitness journey of your own, or have a new baby and are looking for ways to get back into it. First things first, I'm going to say start back slowly. It took 9 months for that little baby to be formed in there. I don't know what kind of health issues you may or may not have had. I don't know how your pregnancy was in a nutshell. But things happen to you when you're pregnant and you don't even realize, right? Like, funny story, I had errands this morning and I decided, ooh, one of the places I was going is an office and it's like 6 flights up. And normally I'll take the elevator. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try going up the stairs. Oh my god! By the time I got to the sixth floor, I was huffing and puffing. I could barely catch my breath. It was hilarious. My knees were like, nope, not happening. But it was interesting to me because, to be quite honest, I used to do that quite easily last year. Like, I'd go up and down the stairs and nothing. And now it's, even with me walking through the pregnancy, no, was not gonna happen. So number one, start back slowly, right? Just realize that your body has gone through some changes and it's going to take a little bit for you to get back into the groove of things. For moms who have had a C-section, you will be told to wait 6 weeks. For moms who have had a vaginal birth, generally I say until the bleeding stops, but I definitely say follow your MD's orders, like follow whatever your doctors are telling you, and make sure that you've done like your checks and they've cleared you for any workouts, right? But in the meantime, walking is valid. If that is all you can do is walk. The other thing is, if you're still bleeding, it's safe to say that it's you should probably hold off when the bleeding stops. It's a good sign that your body has healed on the inside or is on its way to healing completely. So just give it some time. Sometimes women find that the bleeding is stopped and then it starts to get heavy again. That can be a sign that your body needs more time to heal, right? So just look at that. That's for new moms or moms who just got a baby. The other thing that I will talk about is your joints. Like I just mentioned, my knees were like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. We cannot believe you just made us go up 6 flights of stairs. So that has to do with a hormone. It's called relaxin, and you get a whole bunch of this when you are pregnant because it's making your joints nice and pliable for childbirth, right? So it can stay in your body up to 6 months postpartum. I didn't know this. I just found this out the other day and I was like, what do you mean? Because at some point I was having such bad pelvic pain I couldn't understand, and I called the office and they were telling me, no, this is some of the things that are normal. So it can stay in your body for a long time, and it, like I said, it softens your joints to make it easier for childbirth. But even after baby comes, relaxin can still be in your body. So be careful with your movements. Choose activity that's not too jerky, like you're not jerking your joints too much, right? So ease into it, slow, nice movements, just work your way up, right? The other thing is find all sorts of activity. You can do pretty much anything: dance, go swimming, walk. You can do that's about all I have, because those are the things that I like doing. But I'm definitely not going to be jumping into CrossFit right now. I do work out at home. I'm not going to be jumping back into that right now. I'm going to wait until my postpartum checkup, and then we'll see what program I pick. Like I said, with the video on surviving baby's first week, water. Drink your water. Once you start doing your routine or whatever it is you choose to do, hydrate, and hydrate well, especially if you're breastfeeding. You need the fluid. If you're out, take a water bottle with you. I think I drank so much when I was pregnant that now it's kind of ingrained in me. I just carry water with me. Most importantly, rest. I would rather you did nothing exercise wise but got enough rest. Rest. I know we hype about rest, but I'm going to hype about it again. Rest. If you're feeling rested and restored, it's so much easier for you to do other things, and you'll have so much more to give the people to those who need you, including your new baby, right? So like I said, this is video number 3. It's about fitness. It's not everything about fitness. I'm going to do another series when I actually actively get back into the workouts and stuff, but this is just a plan on what I'm going to be doing. This series is more about just the first few the first few weeks of baby being home and how you can transverse it in your own life. I'm finding that these tips help me, and in turn, I like to share them so that we can see if they help you too. All right, so I'm gonna do another video tomorrow, so join me, and another blog post, so join me. And again, thank you so much for taking the time to join me, and have a beautiful, beautiful evening.